Your girl was not ready. What's up guys, welcome to today's episode of VLOGMAS. I posted this picture on Thanksgiving and it was the makeup look that I wore to our Thanksgiving celebrations, and a lot of you guys wanted to see me recreate it for a VLOGMAS video. So I'm not wearing my same outfit because I kind of wanted to maybe switch up the shadows just a teensy little bit, but keep the lip neutral, because the last holiday look that I did a very bold lip and super minimal eyes, like no eyeliner, nothing, just lashes, in a very light shadow. For this video, I wanted to switch that up a little bit and do a little bit more dramatic eyes and then a very nude lip. So I'm super pumped to film this video for you guys today. I also have a cropped lens on this video and I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts if you like it like this for doing makeup videos. With my other one, I did two different angles and one of them was more up close so you could kind of see what was going on. And then I had the wide angle lens so you could see more of the room. But I kind of feel like this is better for doing makeup, so let me know what you think about that. Literally right as I started filming that video, my new camera got here. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell the difference with this camera or not, but this is the new Sony 6600. I have the same lens on it, so I don't know if it's really gonna be like, you know, a huge difference to you, but I am really excited to do this makeup look. Got my little Junk Bands Christmas headband on. I'm gonna roll the sleeves up. Okay, no, and we're gonna get going. So the only thing that I have on my face is this Too Faced Major Hangover. This is like a coconut water primer that's been on my face for a little bit. I'm going to take my Tula Blurring and Hydrating Primer. I really need to get my new one out of this because I'm almost done. But this is my go-to primer. I'm gonna try to not make this video like a million years long because my get ready with me video was so long. I always like to prep my face first before I do anything else. I'm going to use the same foundation, well, the same CC cream. I'm going to use the same base that I did on my previous get ready with me video because it is my go-to, and I just can't get into the foundations, you guys. The only thing different is I'm not adding any deep bronzy drops because I'm pretty fair right now, so I'm gonna take the Charlotte's Tilbury Flawless Filter and mix it with the Thrive Cosmetics Buildable Blur CC cream. Start with this guy on my face. Add some drops of this. I put 1.5-ish, kind of 2 pumps on the back of my hand, just like that. Add it to everything else, and I can always go back in and add more if I need to. I'm going to just take a damp beauty blender and push this into my face, just like I always do. Every single time I wear this, everybody always compliments me on how glowy and hydrated my skin is, and I swear it's because the Thrive Cosmetics is so hydrating. I just cannot stand the flaky cakey foundation business. So if you know of a good dewy foundation, you need to let a girl know. I'm gonna take my Benefit Cakeless Concealer. We're gonna go, you know, a little bit heavier than normal, just like before, because we're doing it for the holidays, you know? And same thing, you're just gonna push this all the way into your skin and then kind of drag it upwards like so. So before I get into my actual eyeshadow and all that good stuff, I'm gonna not blind you, hopefully. I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Shade and Light Palette, use the top 2 lightest shades, and I'm gonna set my under eye concealer first before I go in and bake. I've been really liking this lately, and the Christmas pictures that I did when I used this method of baking came out so good. My makeup did not move like 1 inch. It was so solid, and it was so defined and fire, and I loved it. Take this little guy. This is an Urban Decay Shadow Primer, and you just need a serious little tiny bit just so that your shadows don't crease. Put that all over the lid. I'm gonna actually do my eyebrows after I do my shadow because I'll probably wanna go in and like fix anything if I used, you know, the brush to get up in there. All right, I'm gonna use the same method that I did before to set my under eyes or bake them first. And the reason I'm doing this first is because I'm gonna drag it all the way up so that when I go in with my shadows, it's okay if the shadow falls onto your baking, just so that when you are done, you can kind of brush it away and it's not really a huge deal. I'm gonna take my Thrive Cosmetics, I actually took the sifter out of this to make it easier, dip the top part of the Beauty Blender in there, and I am really going to pat this on all the way up to pretty much my temple. And like I said before, this is okay that it looks super crazy right now. This is just to bake and let it sit while we're doing everything else. Perfect. Lovely. I'm going to take my Bondi Bay. This is my tried and true little guy right here. Absolutely love this color. You should see this contraption I have going on over here. I am by no means a beauty blogger. Let me tell you something. I'm really going ham on this setup I've got down here. So the same line that you just baked with the translucent powder, you just kind of follow that along with your contour. I'm using a cream contour because it just looks nicer on me. It has a more natural finish. It doesn't get flaky and it doesn't get dried out. So I just try to make sure that I keep it very up and down and not curve it in, because my face is super round, so I don't want to curve it and make it look even more curvy. And then just a little bit up here, and then we'll take the brush and go in and buff everything out. And of course, always want to just make sure you buff your life away, okay? I kind of do like a little bit of circular motions, but I just don't drag it too low, if that makes sense. I'm like, thought I was gonna have enough time with the sunlight, and literally the sun sets here at 5 o'clock. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I have to hurry up and get this makeup look done so I can go out and take a picture of it before the sun sets. This is just a rough draft, don't you worry. Then, for the bottom parts, I actually switched my brush on this, and this is a Cover FX. It's almost kind of like a flat top kabuki brush, and this is what I'm gonna use to carve out the bottom of my face. And like I said, we'll go back in and fix it, but this is just to let it sit while we are doing our eyes. Thought about doing a Q&A, but let's be real, I really need to focus when I do this, okay? I have really come a long way with my makeup, and I'm so excited because I feel like, you know, you don't have to be a beauty guru to figure this out, or to do this look rather. You don't need a lot of expensive products, and really any translucent powder will do for this. So that's all you gotta do there. You gotta look like a Looney Tune for a little bit. Let that bad boy sit, because it's gonna do whatever baking does, okay? I don't really know all the ins and outs of that, but I know it works. And I'm really excited because I have new lashes from House of Lashes, and I want to try some new ones today. I'm gonna start with my MAC Soft Brown, and I just feel like for all of the base of your shadows, this is such a versatile color because you can really use it with any look. You can do a cool tone look with this, you could do a warm tone look, but it's really just a good like blending shadow. And like I said, I'm really not a professional when it comes to this. I have just learned through YouTube videos, and this is what I know. You need a good neutral beigey blending shadow to make everything look seamless and not like you got punched in the face, because that was my problem with shadows before. You know, I would do shadows and I just felt like I looked like I got punched in the face. And the key is windshield wiper motions, okay? Back and forth like so, and you really need to blend more than you think you do. So the first palette that I'm gonna use is this Jaclyn Hill Morphe one, and this is called Bling Boss. I'm gonna try to stick with a very golden inner corner, but then a deeper crease, because we are gonna do some liner, so I don't want it to be just like a bunch of bright shadows without any type of, you know, depth to it. The first thing I do is take one of these little flat top brushes. This is a Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH41, and I am gonna take a golden color that has a lot of shimmer and shine to it, and I'm gonna put it on the inner corner of my lid and drag it upwards, but not all the way across. I'm gonna scoot it a little bit closer so you can see. This almost has a little bit of like a pink undertone to it, but that's okay because I feel like it could really go with anything. Okay, so I kind of stop it about halfway. So I'm going to take this corner color here from Anastasia. To be honest with you, I don't know what this is. but it's just a darker brown color, and I'm going to put that in the crease, the outer corner crease of my eye. And again, same thing, you don't want to pull it up too much. You just kind of want to put it on the outside and then blend it inwards. I had to coach at the gym after this, and I'm gonna go in there looking like a full face. People are gonna be like, what the heck? It's okay. I think one of the biggest things too is to make sure, like I have very hooded eyes, so I don't go above where my eyes hood. I kind of just make sure I'm stopping there. So then I'm gonna go back with the original brush that I was using to put on the soft brown, and circular and windshield wiper motions doing the same thing, and I just wanna make sure that it's all blended out and doesn't look like it's too harsh. So I'm just going back in with that little gold flat brush and just making sure that I have enough to the middle part of my eye. The only other thing that I really like to do with shadows and such is taking a smaller brush and a lighter cream color and making sure that I go around the portions where I have the darker colors. So kind of like outlining my eyebrows a little bit, just so that it doesn't, you know, there's like a separation between your eyebrows and your shadow. And I will go back in and do my eyebrows as well. I am going to take some Kat Von D Tattoo Liner eyeliner, and I'm gonna follow the same line that my eyeshadow has. This takes a while to learn. Like, I'm gonna be honest, when I first did this, it was a hot ass mess. I just start here, draw a line like that, and then start to connect it in and build your way up to the line. It doesn't work going this way. You have to start from the outer corner and come in. I know this is gonna sound super weird, but I don't like to bring my eyeliner all the way to the inner corner of my eye. I would prefer my eyes to look more blown out. So that's the reason why I only start mine and stop it about halfway, like where the shimmer shadow goes to. Once I feel like I could almost mess it up is when I stop. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia brow pencil. This is the same one I used before, the brow definer one. It's just got a little bit more of a flat top to it, and just lightly go over my eyebrows. I told you guys this before, I don't really do them too much because they're already microbladed, but I do like to have a little bit of shape to them and a little bit more definition. I just feel like it kind of brings your whole look together. So once those bad boys are set, I'm actually gonna take the Thrive Cosmetics brow gel in the color Audrey, just because I used the other one, the Anastasia brow gel last time, and I kind of want to show you guys the difference in the Thrive Cosmetics one and the Anastasia one. I love them both. I just find myself going back to the Anastasia one a little bit more frequently. I feel like it lasts a little longer. I want to show you guys this Marc Jacobs mascara. I'm not using a ton of it because I'm gonna put those lashes on, but I did want to show you because so many people recommended this Marc Jacobs mascara, and luckily I bought the small version because I don't love it, to tell you the truth. All I'm going to do is put a very small coat of mascara onto my lashes, and I'll show you what that looks like up close so you can see, like, I don't know, the Damn Girl one, if you watched my previous Get Ready With Me, I just feel like the Damn Girl mascara really brings out your lashes. We're gonna let that set for a second, and then I'm gonna finish up my blush and highlight. I'm gonna actually use Dandelion for my blush today because I did that MAC color for the last one. And once you start adding this stuff to your bake, it will start kind of blending away, which is fine, that's what we want. I will stick with my tried and true Benefit Cookie highlighter. Love this guy. A MAC 163 brush, and put it on the highlights here, a little bit on my cheeks, and then I'll take a smaller one and do the other form for my eye area. Anytime I put the inner corner highlight, I always just feel like it gives you that little extra pop, you know? And I also take it up into my eyebrows, like so. I really love me a good highlight. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm going to brush away the lovely Thrive Cosmetics translucent powder. I have tried a couple of translucent powders, and I will say this one is not cakey. Something about their formulation for what they use, I don't know, man. It is so hydrating and doesn't cake under my eyes. I can tell on this side that this line is way too harsh for my liking, so I'm gonna go back in with my little brush that I was using before and kind of buff that out a little bit. We're gonna just get these bad boys rocking and rolling. Ow. Same exact technique as I used before. You just put a little tiny strip of lash glue onto the outside of that. You have to let it get tacky. If you don't let it get tacky before you put it on your eyes, it can just be a very slippery, slidey mess. I feel like the inner corner is always the most difficult because it always wants to flop off. Sometimes you gotta go in there with your fingers. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I'm gonna take that same Marc Jacobs mascara and drop it on the bottom lashes, just like so. I don't really like to smoke out my lower lash line. My best friend says I really need to do that, and I've tried before, and I just don't love the way that it looks. I don't know. Maybe because I've got such dark under eye circles, perhaps that's why I don't like it. These lashes, the Allura Lights, are definitely more flipped up and less of a natural look than the Boudoir Light ones. Either way, I do love them. They're definitely great for a holiday look because I just feel like it opens your face up so much. I'm gonna take some MAC Fix Plus, spray this. I was thinking I'm just gonna do a nude gloss. So this is Hourglass, and it's just kind of like a mauvey pink. It's not like too different from my actual lip color. This color is Unreal, literally called Unreal. Yep. Finishing off with some Farsali spray. This is the extra gold glitter. Okay, so this is the final product. I hope you enjoyed this holiday look. A little bit more sultry eyes and a nudie lip. I don't know about you guys, but I just sometimes feel like when I watch like professional makeup people, it looks great on them because they are like legit hardcore makeupers, makeup gurus. But like if I do it, I just feel like it's too much. So I hope this look helps those of you who are kind of in between and you still want to glam it up a little bit, but just maybe don't feel super confident. So let me know if you try this out. Tag me if you do in your pictures. I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking around with me during Vlogmas, and I'll see you in my next one.